Hello, welcome back to danceranch.net. Our next pattern in waltz is going to be a traveling step like we did before. Go back and learn that if you haven't got it yet. Traveling step with an inside underarm turn. So we've done an inside underarm turn before, okay, in a box step, and we just finished a traveling step. Now it's time to put those two together, okay? Now, nothing really different than you've done before. Just make sure you're thinking inside, which basically, gentlemen, is nothing more counterclockwise over our head, but you take the hand between you when you do this, okay? And ladies are going to do an underarm. And remember, if you have this little understanding, like which way is counterclockwise on this one, so go around her head like that, go to her, go in between, it goes to her left, okay? Now, we're going to demonstrate this, and we're going to come back and we'll break it down to you. Cool. Here we go. Start with the traveling step. It's a box step that travels on count 3 and 6, okay? So here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Let's do that one more time from this angle. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nicely done. And notice, when we go through this, remember, we're not trying to be extremely technical through any of this in the program, okay? What you're looking for is to be able to move with one another, lead, follow, stay balanced, stay standing, okay, and be able to move. What I'd like for you to understand is that you're not going to look exactly like we are, okay? You may be a little bit more in your rotation, you may be a little less, all right? It takes time to actually communicate that. So when you're moving around the floor, big or small, when you're doing this, you don't have to take the same size step as we do. You may take smaller steps and go through, depending on the size of your floor, okay? So we give you a little bit more space here to give you a better look at it, but you can adjust to the size of your room, cool? Now, when we're doing this, we're stepping through, and we're doing the box step to the left. And notice that I'm outside partner. I've adjusted myself to the outside, to my right, to her right. And so what's happening is that she steps forward. Her next step, coming forward with her left foot, I'm going to take this left hand here, even though it's on this side. She's coming to that left foot. She's already in that mode of turning to the left. Her left foot, left turn, it's all there. So what I have to do, as she steps forward that left foot, I'm going to take that arm straight through between us. I'm taking it straight through. So when I go through, I'm stepping through, take it between us, over her head, and move forward. Try not to look down at the ground. Look at your partner, okay? Look at your partner. As it comes through, look at your partner. Keep your movement, gentlemen, your rhythm. You're still keeping that movement. As she comes through, you're stepping, you're turning her, and you're still moving. And stay to the outside of her, or to your right. Keep her over there to the right if you want to, or you can close it up. Does not matter. Cool? All right, let's try this again. Coming back to you. Starting off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Now, if I go to do this, ladies, you're probably wondering, how do I know it's coming up? You're going to know. You're going to know. The hand, usually in this position here, okay, when I take it through, I'm going to actually, you're going to see something different. I'm going to take it through. My fingers are going to turn and go to the inside. And that means you have to keep sort of a cup. And he's got like a spoon and cup. As I go through, I'm going to take this through here. And as she starts to turn, I'm still in contact with her. The key on this one, guys, is as she does that, you don't want to crank her. You don't want to pull or force her through this. Once she gets that momentum and she steps into you and you initiate, hey, ladies like to turn, okay? They like to spin.
And turn, spin, again, that word can make us think we're doing this.
Yes.
But especially in waltz. It's really stepping through each turn.
Keeping that tempo. This is the thing about the waltz. It stays pretty steady for the most part. You're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not like you're going 1 and 2, 3 and 4. You're not doing that little quick stuff. You're actually right now, you're just keeping it nice and easy. Yeah, 2-step. There you go. See? So spins are fast, okay? Turns, passes, slow. All right? So right now, you're doing a slow underarm turn. You're turning, swiveling, but you're doing it slow. You're keeping that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feel. Cool? So don't rush this. Take your time. Remember, ladies, you're stepping through and you're passing your feet a lot. You're separating to the side. You're passing your feet a lot. And even as you go to turn, you're just swiveling on the feet and you're right back in business again. Guys, when you go to move, you're stepping, you're passing your feet. Next thing you know, you're doing inside underarm turn. As you step back on that right foot, you turn her and you close it up. You're not really stopping on that. You just open, close, open, close. Remember, when you're actually leading this, just like we did in the left turn, okay, left turning box previous to this, we did an inside. You got to think more or less, this hand just comes up. You're doing pretty much the same thing as you did in the left turning box with the underarm turn, inside underarm turn. Pretty much the same thing. What's different? You're moving to the outside and you're traveling count 3 and 6. Okay? And you're taking that from the last travel step and adding it all together. So we're just giving you an understanding what to do, combining those and putting it into one pattern. Okay? So go back and rewind this as much as you need to. Have fun with it, and we'll see you right back with the next pattern.